Hello everybody and welcome to today's JV action between the Hornell Red Raiders and the LeRoy Oatkan Knight JVs. I'm Bob Fleischer. Hornell comes in undefeated at 14-0. LeRoy is 11-3.
Good, ball pressure. Ball pressure. Got 10 seconds, Jake. Let's go. Run it down. On your feet. On your feet. Gotta go. 5. Let's go. Good D.
Outside shot, no good. And rebounded underneath there. It was Andrew Loftus.
Hit it. Go. Hit it, Ryan. Ryan, switch it off. Middle floor. Where's middle floor? Middle floor. See him. Sit good. Look at him. Get wrapped.
Passing the ball around, good.
Hey, come on, energy. Let's go. Drop G. Look at it.
White for three, no good. Rebounded by Nichols underneath, who puts it back up and in. Shot, no good.
Good job, Tom.
So far, 2 offensive rebounds here for LeRoy. Still 2-0 here, just starting. Minute and a half into the ball game as Connor Smith takes a 3 and hits. Hornell up 5-0 here early. Beautiful job stolen away by Smith. Running point is Bish for Hornell. Over to Nichols. Beautiful little dish and feed that time. Stutzman to Bish. Outside shot by White. It's going to take us to our first timeout. It's a full timeout. Today's game is brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Connors and Ferris. 2017s are on sale now at Maple City Dodge. Get up there at the Airport and Road and Seneca Roads North in Hornell. And check out the 2017s. Great sales, great service, Maple City Dodge. Rhonda Wilsey, call 382-4539. Rhonda Wilsey and Howard Hanna Realtors. Great combination located on the Landman Building in downtown Hornell. John and Dagan, general and trial practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690. John and Dagan. Get your cans and bottles in Main Street Redemption Center. Call 324-3601. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. And Poulos and Roselle, Tim and Roselle, Bill Poulos, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Poulos and Roselle. 10-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Again, Hornell undefeated, 14-0. Outside shot, no good. Shot put up by Ken Saunders, no good. White comes down, no good. Good tip by Nichols that time, gets it right to Smith. Smith cutting. I think he had Nichols first. Yep, now he finally gives it to Nichols. Nichols drives baseline. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Underneath their good defense. That's number 12, Tom Saunders. Stolen away. Feed underneath. Good little turnaround that time. Number 32, Ethan Beswick. Gets them on the board. Long shot, Connor Smith, no good. Rebounded by Saunders. That's Tom Saunders.
Open. Open. Longest, go down. Open.
Drive in the baseline and stolen away. Baseline attempt by Ken Saunders.
Hey, zone one. Down the middle. 10 seconds, one ball, let's go. Come on, big.
6 seconds left, and there's going to be a kick.
Reset up to 15, please. Right here. Ball's in.
Good defense by Hornell.
3, 2, 1.
And banks it. Those are the ones you like, just got to put your hands up and say, oh, well. Underneath, beautiful job. Stutzman is there. Stolen away by White. Jackson White.
Hey, go back. Move. Stand still again. See that guy? 10 seconds. 12 seconds. Box. Quick. Get in it, G.
And a little too easy that time. To the basket, Andrew Loftus.
Get there. There it is. Hold out. Hands up.
Jackson White again. (17-7) on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Shout out to Danny Stutzman Jr. and his son Taylor. Somewhere down south visiting some school. Hopefully he's back by playoffs for Sunday school. Outside shot by White, no good. O'Rourke with the tip, couldn't get it back far enough.
Get there, G. Hey, sorry, come on, get back.
Stutzman on the baseline, lost control. Still 17-7 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Stolen away by White. Again, an undefeated JV team here today versus the 11-3. And stolen away by LeRoy. Easy basket number 2, Giovanni. Casamas. Say his name right.
Ram.
Oh, almost stolen away by Scotty. And that's going to be the end of the first.
First Heritage Federal Credit Union brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money that just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds, no monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Kasasa checking at First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
Dr. John Wine and Dr. Joseph McKay at Wine Chiropractic want you to get well and stay well with a visit to Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Wine Chiropractic, Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, protection for you for over 50 years. Stop and see Marty Piccolo at Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, Erie Avenue in Hornell. Marino's, 110 Loader Street, serving lunches from 11:30 and then dinners right up till 10 p.m. at night. Bars open till 1. Marino's, 110 Loader Street, casual and fine dining, everything from wings to burgers to steaks, you name it, at Marino's. Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation, commercial and residential. New and old construction, call 368-2842. Airtight spray foam insulation. Remax Hometown Choice, 117 Main Street, Reggie Gambino, Martha Marino. Call 697-3629. Remax Hometown Choice. Community Bank with offices at the corner of Big Creek and Seneca Road North. Community Bank N.A. And Hornell Gardens, privately owned since 1970. Long-term care facility, short-term care, everything right at the Hornell Gardens. My dad spent some time at the Hornell Gardens for rehab, did a great job for him. 17-9 on the John and Dagan scoreboard, and that's going to be a foul out front. Fouls on number 2, Giovanni. Camise, C-A-C-C-A-M-I-S-E. I'm just going to call him Giovanni. Kay's really not paying attention that they're kind of in a different defense now. Kick, White for 3. No good. Down court quickly. Travel.
out over there.
Checking in Connor Smith, Stutzman back in along with Nichols. Out is Kays, Jackson White. Who else came out? O'Rourke. Connor O'Rourke, to be exact. Look, beautiful pass, beautiful position by Nichols. Ten-point lead for the Raiders. Second quarter action. Bob Fleischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Yeah. Kirk Scholes, the head coach of the varsity, is coaching the JVs today because head coach Jay Whitney is out with the flu. So he's got a task as Connor Smith puts it up and in. I say he's got a task because undefeated JV team here. You don't want to come in and substitute for a team and then lose the game. Oh, good position defensively, both by Stutzman and Nichols that time. Really not getting a chance underneath at all. Connor Smith lets Giovanni drive that time. 2 seconds. Down court, oh, and then stolen away. Oh, and then couldn't handle it. Yeah, good idea by Tom Saunders that time, but he couldn't get it to save it. 5:35 here left in the first half. Again, Hornell up top by 9. Or, I'm sorry, more by 9. I forgot Connor Smith hit that 3, so I got to give him credit for that. 22-9 steps by Bish. Forget varsity action coming up. As the 11-5 or 11-4 Hornell Red Raiders host the 11-3. Beautiful job, Stutzman underneath. Fish comes down with a rebound. Nice dish. Stutzman again. Beautiful job, Connor Smith getting it to Stutzman. 30-second timeout. First Heritage Credit Union coming to Hornell soon. I thought it was going to be March, but I think it's going to be pushed back just a little bit as they're working on construction for First Heritage Federal Credit Union across from the tennis courts in Hornell. Connors and Ferris, workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders, Connors and Ferris. Maple City Dodge, stop in and see the 2017s that are on sale and the new 2018s, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Maple City Dodge. Rhonda Wilsey, 382-4539, and Howard Hanner. Let her find your next new home. Maybe sell your last home, too, as well. Howard Hanna and Rhonda Wilsey.
Alert on see what's going on. Motion. Pass the ball to the open person.
Again, this is JV action. LeRoy stolen away by Jackson White. Dish. I think Jackson should have taken it himself that way. The defender that time, it looked like number 3, Jake Hill, was back far enough where Jackson White could have taken it himself with the old left. And this time, oh, again, he's given up the thing, but Stutzman is there. And Stutzman's going to be called, oh, with a hold against Stutzman. So fouls on Jake Hill. Jackson's being a little too generous the last 2 times down. I think he's got to take it himself both times. But that one definitely, the first time down, he could have easily went up with a left right there because the other guy was, Hill was blocking Connor Smith, so or basically man-to-man on Smith that time.
Go to it, go to it, go to it.
The kick out, White. No good. Good defense that time. It was number 20, Grant Gilligan. That's his last name, Gilligan. Awesome last name. Nice defense again by Bish.
Motion, motion. Ball's gotta move. People are open. Ball pressure, Scott. Ball's gotta move. Get up, get up, get up. Get up with the basketball.
11-3. The JV team here. That's LeRoy's JV team. And there's a shot up and good by Giovanni. Cross court. White thought about it. Probably should have taken it that time as the pass is stolen away. Intercepted. Number 32, Ethan Bestwick.
From the Southern Tier to the entire state of New York, listen to what our customers have to say about buying here at Maple City Dodge.
I leased my truck at Maple City Dodge because I was able to get into a brand new vehicle for the same payment as my older used vehicle.
Why do we come to Maple City Dodge? Great pricing and outstanding customer service.
Come on in to Maple City Dodge, where we'll find you the right car at the right price. And I'll guarantee that.
It's a little bit different for Jackson White. Usually he makes spot-on decisions, but I think 3 times down the court we've seen here in this second quarter where he's, that one I think he should have taken the 3. He had the open 3 and passed it, was intercepted, and then of course the 2 drives to the basket. And he should have probably went up with it by himself. So
First one, Black.
he'll get there. John and Dagan, general trial practice, call 324-6690. John and Dagan. And Cans and Bottles in the Main Street Redemption. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 3. Owned by Steve Freeland and family. There we go, White. Bam! There we go. Good timeout by Coach Kirk Scholes. Gets White back on track. Oh yeah, that's Nichols. You got to relax there a little bit. Put your hands straight up and hopefully you block it, but Nichols hit him in the face. Trying to defend that one or trying to go after the ball. And almost stolen away by Connor Smith here. And stolen away by Connor Smith. Underneath, good pass. That time by White. And Stutzman can't handle it. Can't get it up in time. And I think that was number 20, Grant Gilligan. Eli Dunn checks in for Nichols. Shot no good. This Derek McCumsky is going to be missing from the varsity game. He is out with the flu. This is number 2, Giovanni Casamis. Casamis, I think they say his last name. Giovanni Casamis. Casamis.
10.
Oh, I'm missing scores here for some reason. Sorry about the score updating here is not too good for me today. It's actually 29-14 in favor of Hornell. I had it 24. Cross to Stutzman. Good little passes. Bish cuts to the center. Down court quickly. And a block by Stutzman. Seconds left here. Shot no good. Rebounded by Casamis. Underneath, Gilligan. Stolen away by Smith. Over to Bish. Good little move. Stutzman, and can't get that one to fall. Going to the line is Stutzman for 2. First one's nothing but net. I wonder who wins a one-on-one against him and his brother. Question of the day. Gilligan. Outside to Giovanni. And if you're going to travel there, I was going to say, you got to call something. Going to call a jump ball instead. It's going to be Hornell's ball. Oh, very weak pass. Oh, there's a double dribble. No call on the double dribble, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, and it is going to matter. It's going to end the time here in the first half, but that was definitely a double dribble. They missed it. one out of it. That's going to take us to halftime. So we're going to take a break. 32-15 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. And we'll be back with second half after this. As soon as I get my halftime up there, start my advertising. We'll be back.
Join Connors and Ferris in supporting the Kelly Tough Every Score, benefiting Hunter's Hope.
Every time the Bills score, children win.
For more information, visit ConnorsandFerris.com.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust, someone on your side. Call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, committed to serving you.
Okay, welcome back for second half action here, 32-15. Leading all scores, Jackson White had 11 in the first half. Tanner Stutzman had 7. Connor Smith with 6. Colin Bish and Ethan Nichols both with 4 apiece. Leading the way for LeRoy with 5 points is Giovanni Casamis. He had 5. Rebounded by Nichols. Inside, Stutzman strong to the basket.
Ball pressure count. Come on, get up, don't change it. Get up.
Long outside shot. Inside. No good. Giovanni with the rebound. Oh, I don't know who he was passing to inside, but Stutzman was there.
Here it comes.
Kick out. Stutzman back to Bish. Oh, and Bish tried to do a little finger roll layup instead of going up with a normal layup. Didn't make it. That's all right. He's good at that.
Switching these, let's go. Switching these. Talk it out. Close.
Stutzman, good anticipation. Up front. Smith. Good job. Outside shot, no good. Rebound by Stutzman. Nichols can't score. Stutzman with another rebound. And blocked inside there. And there it is. Count it! Nichols to the line. Finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Don't forget you can watch all JV games on Peisch TV YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Peisch TV and then go to the page. Good defense by Stutzman again. Knocks it away and then enables Nichols and then finally Connor Smith to get to it. It's going to be Hornell's ball on the jump ball. I'm laughing because they forgot they left the ball rack in front of the scorer's table. Connor Smith with a shot, no good. Fast break. In transition. Oh, and can't get it as Stutzman gets there and knocks it out of bounds.
Black, go black. Line them. Now, next time down, go pin. Knock it out, sunset. Good, ball pressure. Motion. Drop in your hand. Here we go back. Tail, dead. Back door, Kenny, right? Ball pressure, get off.
Teams playing inspired basketball under Coach Scholes here. Oh, and there's a three. That was number 30, Ken Saunders. Jackson White with the fadeaway.
Black.
I'd like to welcome to the booth Joe Flint is with us now. Joe, welcome.
Well, I was glad to be here. You see, Jackson White is still hot.
He led all scorers in the first half with 11.
I will say, just watching what little bit I've watched so far, though, the Oatkan Knights from LeRoy seem to be a well-coached team.
They come in at 11-3. So.
Yeah. I could just tell they were a quality basketball team. I don't know what happened in the first half.
Well done, okay. 13.
Just hot shooting from Hornell JVs in the first half?
Yeah, just playing like they always do, really. You know, just great defense. You got Stutzman and Nichols. Eli Dunn came in and played some quality minutes. So there's been some good defensive play, and of course, you know, the guard play is strong as always as well. So.
22.
Great second chance too. Offensive rebounds. That's big, obviously.
You know, what I thought in some of the previous JV games too. It's nice with Jackson being a 9th grader. It's nice that they have Colin Bish out there to handle the primary point guard roles, and that allows Jackson that wing where he's so good at getting his open shot.
Yes.
A lot of times it can be frustrating as a point guard that when you're running the offense all the time, and you know, and especially in the high school level, you're taught to start the offense. Sometimes.
We're going 22 against it.
You're right. O'Rourke was in the first half too. He hit some good minutes as well. So anyone that came in and played really played well for Hornell, as we see. Jonas Scotty is in as well, and Kays played very well.
Yeah, and really over the last few games, Jonas just came in and played pretty well for Hornell.
Jackson White. Oh my goodness.
Shooter's roll.
They called it a roll or a bounce. Oh, and there's a foul underneath.
Not sure if they got Mason or White on that.
What did they say, 13?
Or Mays, excuse me. Kays, what am I saying?
Mays. Billy Mays here.
Well, is his first name Mason?
Who, Kays? No.
Yeah, what is it?
Jonas.
Jonas.
We got 2 Jonases.
Ah, okay. All right. That's what I get for coming late.
But you have to work?
Yeah, well, I don't get out till 5.
So. You got to tell them you have a secondary job. You got to get to. Who's your boss? I'll send them a letter. Who is the head of that facility down there?
Head of the regional DOT is Brian Kelly from the.
Do I know him? Does he live in Hornell, or is he
lives over in the Almond area.
But he's obviously offices in Hornell.
Yes.
Brian Kelly, huh? Do you like him?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, sure he is. No.
Nah, he's a very good manager, so he does a good job for the region.
Good. Lay down. What's that?
Again, look at Hornell's defense, just swarming. You know, not many opportunities. There's a reach in by Smith that time, or was that K's? Yeah, it was K's.
Yeah. Well, but when you look at the LeRoy team, they've got a lot of good-looking athletes, and they're long and athletic. So I can see why they're 11-3. But what Hornell brings is that, and what you were just talking about, that intense defense and the athleticism and just the overall basketball IQ.
Yeah. Their varsity team's 11-3 as well.
Yeah.
Offensive rebound that time by Giovanni.
Like I said, they've got a lot of long players out there. So Hornell's must have done a really good job at defending the rebound.
Nice little turnaround.
Number 12, Tom Sanders.
Yep, there's Tom Saunders and there's Ken Saunders. I don't know if they're any relation. There used to be a Ken Saunders, I think, that owned. Was he the one that owned Sugar Creek?
I think you're right.
I think his name was Ken Saunders. I wonder if this is, he lived in the area. Went to college at Alpha University and was a roommate of my father's.
Really?
I think he was the one. If I'm not mistaken, I always get confused of who's who. I'm not sure if he's the one that created Darien. No, he wasn't. I thought you started Darien Lake too, but I'm not sure if it was him or not. Nice little take and hook that. Giovanni Casamis.
Is that, did you get a check on that?
I've been hacking that apart all night.
I tell you one thing, it sounded good when it rolled off.
Casamis. Fine Italian. Outside shot, K's. Nice little pass and cut. Giovanni with the turnaround again. Can he make 2 for 2? No, and put back. Great put back by Tom Saunders.
Let's go! Make sure you get to the block with the ball to the corner, Tom. Get there. That's you, Ryan. Next time, Ryan.
Long shot by O'Rourke, no good. 17 seconds left here. Third quarter, 48-24 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. 2-1, and nice try. 48-24 on the John and Dagan scoreboard.
First Heritage Federal Credit Union brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money that just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds, no monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Kasasa checking at First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
Rhonda Wilsey, Howard Hanna, call 382-4539. Let her look for your next new home and sell your last. Rhonda Wilsey, Howard Hanna. John and Dagan, General Travel Practice, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690. Main Street Redemption Center, get your cans and bottles into Main Street Redemption Center. 286 Main Street, open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, Saturday and Sunday. Poulos and Roselle, Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Attorneys at law, call 324-7333. Offices in the Crossroad Professional Building in downtown Hornell, Poulos and Roselle. Wine Chiropractic, Dr. John Wine, Dr. Joseph McKay at Wine Chiropractic Associates. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wine Chiropractic. Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, protection for you for over 50 years. Stop in. Open a savings account. Get out a loan. Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union. Marino's 110 Loader Street in Hornell. Lunch is served starting at 11:30 in the morning. Dinner served up till 10 p.m. at night, and the bar is open till 1. Marino's, 110 Loader Street in Hornell. Airtightofnewyork.com. Spray foam insulation, new and old construction. You name it. Airtightofnewyork.com. Okay, Joe.
Tell you one thing. I think Coach Whitney has been doing a great job in his substitution at the JV level.
He has, and he's homesick right now, so this game was a test for Coach Scholes to see if he could keep the Hornell JVs undefeated.
Yeah, but the substitution pattern's been the same as when Coach Whitney's here.
That's right, Coach Scholes learns a lot from Whitney.
But the depth of his bench is just right for the JV level.
Two great friends growing up, graduated high school together. Well, actually, Whitney graduated from Avon. He left Hornell in 10th grade or 11th grade and ended up graduating from Avon.
So how did that work? Was Whitney Hornell all the way up to grade school, left for a while and came back?
I think he was, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure if he was kicked out of Hornell or no. No, he wasn't. I think he went to live, his parents were separated. I think he went to live with one or the other up in Avon, and they did very well. I think we ended up playing them that year too. Hornell played Avon that year. Can't remember the results, but we'll have to pull those old file footage games.
I tell you, he's a treat. Jason is a treat to watch, and the Gus Macker. He's a just a perfect Gus Macker player, just gritty and tough, and he's a shorter guy, but he's able to get a shot off against bigger guys. I enjoy watching Jason play in the Gus Macker tournament.
Good defense by Dunn there. 2 seconds.
Good job by the Hornell defense.
48-26. Some say Whitney was one of the top 5 point guards to ever come out of Western New York. I don't say that. Some other people have said it.
Wow.
I was like, he wasn't even the top 10 or top 5 out of Hornell, let alone Western New York.
Yeah, I'm really not familiar with what he did in high school. So.
Went on to play and start at Alfred State.
Actually, my son Elliot plays with him in the men's basketball league right now at the Y. Shot by number 2, Giovanni, right?
Yep. Fourth quarter, 48-28. Nice look underneath, and who's there? Isaiah Garcia.
Isaiah, a freshman. So I was thinking he was a sophomore, so.
He was on the team last year. He played on my Sunday school team for half a year, and he stopped showing up. And probably something I did.
Well, I've seen him working at the barber shop, so I think he's one of those.
Is he on hair cleanup duty?
Well,
sweep the floor?
I think he does whatever they ask him to do, and he seems like
I worked for my father, and as an electrician, and I was the grunt doing all the dirty work, climbing in attics, digging post hole or ground rod holes. Nice little passing. Oh, and Nichols can't come down with it, but Garcia does.
Nice look for the open Jonas Scotty.
Done.
And Collins, and I think you mentioned it before, Collins a pass-first type of player, and he certainly had a look at the basket, but saw Eli was open on the block and gave it to him.
Don't forget varsity action coming up after this.
Clash of 2 teams, both Hornell and Livonia in the upper part of the Livingston County League.
Yep, Class C for LeRoy and Hornell, and Class B, Hornell 11 and 4. LeRoy 11-3. So don't forget, we'll sign off the stream and then come back within about 20 minutes after that with the new stream.
They don't do that Livingston County playoff anymore, do they?
No, I don't think so.
They used to do it, and I think it used to be good for some of the teams that were heading in the sectionals.
If they did that, you'd basically have to cut your season short, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they fit it in back then, but like I said, it got you one opportunity to play a team also at the top of the Livingston County League.
And, oh, Dunn almost had a chance. Say that again, Joe. I'm sorry.
Well, what I believe used to happen is the bigger schools would play, so it wouldn't be a team that you would face in sectional. So Hornell maybe would get another look at, someone like LeRoy or Caledonia.
Oh, I see.
So we'll have to ask Coach Schools how that used to work.
I don't even remember. I never remember that. When did that happen?
Maybe it was in Alex and Spencer's time.
Isn't that funny? I don't even remember any of that. Look at Dunn. Cannon both free throws, as he should.
It'll be interesting to see how tall Eli gets. He looks like he's got the frame to get pretty big.
And he grew quick.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him one year, and like the next year, it looked like he grew like 2 feet. It was very funny. I mean, in that sense, it was just like, wait a minute, what happened?
And it takes a while at that age to get your coordination back and all that. One more. More now. He's a freshman too. I'm really interested to watch him next year.
Marty Piccolo is also in the game. Piccolo to Dunn, back to Moore.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Hornell doing a great job moving the basketball. Looks like some people had some open looks, so that they should be shooting. Good pump fake by Marty.
Piccolo. Oh. Apologize if we're having some streaming issues.
Your magic bucket button doesn't work?
Well, no, I just noticed it was stuttering when I looked down, but it might have been something. I don't know if there's an actual distributor or Wi-Fi hotspot here in the school. I've looked for it. I'm not sure where it is. It said it's some kind of blue thing on the ceiling, but I've never seen them. More. Oh.
Come on, showing his quickness.
Underneath. Oh, done. Always expect it. You always got to expect the ball. Again, don't forget varsity action coming up next. Stolen away by Moore. Nice. Oh, and he couldn't capitalize. Pass and cut. Dunn. Oh. Dunn's got to get his hands a little stronger, you know what I mean? Get that ball and grip that.
Hornell's got some quality freshmen. Got some good sophomores that'll be moving up to varsity. Stutzman and Bish, Nichols.
Who made that? I didn't even see it. Is that number 10?
Yes.
Hayden Robinson. Nice little drive, dish. Nice little drive by Jonas. Made them both.
In general, it's been a pretty clean game, even though the score, sometimes these ones that the score is moved out to an insurmountable lead, sometimes they get a little sloppy.
Yep.
The game has been played pretty clean, kind of a testament to both coaches have a team that is well coached, follows direction.
Officials have been spot on today too as well.
Yep.
More. Piccolo.
And now it's the time for Moore and Scotty to penetrate, get a shot off. I know they're looking for pass first, but
Moore. That wasn't a good shot Moore took that time. Dr. John Anderson's in the crowd. You see him over there? Directly across from you on the first level. Haven't seen him at a game in a long, long time here. Well, not John Anderson, John Hunter. Jeez, Dr. John Hunter. You know Dr. John Hunter used to be ahead of Alfred State College. He's there in the gray and hoodie there, leaning back.
okay, because so did John Anderson.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're both John.
Because John Anderson was one of my professors when I was at Alfred. He was a chemistry.
Yeah.
Kind of was head of the chemistry department.
Down to 8 seconds. There's a shot. Bam!
He's had a couple three-pointers here in the second half.
Yep. So that's it. That's the final. Again, like I said, Joe Flint and Bob Fleischer, myself, will be back here for varsity action. Stay tuned. We'll be back.